I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat futures movement from Friday, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 800-288-4453. An impressive soybean market up 23 cents on Friday was probably mostly responsible for a higher corn market as well, as the corn futures themselves closed 3 cents per bushel higher for the day. South American weather remains the dominant market factor. The 8 to 14-day forecast for the principal growing areas in southern Brazil and northern Argentina reflect excellent chances for beneficial rains. However, in the meantime, the next 7 days, the area is forecast to endure temperatures at or above 100 degrees, most likely causing serious deterioration of the crops ahead of any potential rainfall. The Buenos Aires Grain Exchange dropped their crop condition estimate for corn from 58% good to excellent last week to 40% good to excellent currently. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland is open this week Monday through Friday for Milo trucks 7 to 2:45. Cargill Houston will be open this week Monday through Friday from 7 to 3. For help marketing your grains, it's 800-2-TUGGLE. Those commodities of ag interest in regards to this report: March corn 606 3/4 up 3. January beans 1401 1/4 up 24. March Kansas City hard red winter wheat 775 up 6.5. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing, pipemovers.com. Neighbor, let's take a quick look at meat moves. National pork carcass cutout value 85.90, down by 366. Estimated hog slaughter 2.587 million head for the week through Saturday. Front month lean hogs closed with triple-digit losses on the last trade day of the week. February 79.65, down 330. Wholesale box prices for beef up. Choice box rose 326 to 271.82. Select up 46 to 261.10. Federal slaughter for cattle 620,000 head through Saturday. Afternoon cattle trading led prices back to the midday lows, leaving the weekend mixed. The February was 2 weaker. April gave back 40. Feeders also bounced back into the close, though the prices were still 17 to 60 cents in the red. February live cattle 137.32, down 2.5. January feeders 162.10, down 47. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. I'm on the line with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DD Texas Outfitters. Stephen, you've got a piece of equipment that's very important to hog producers you want to talk to us about today.
Yes, sir. So we are having a fire sale, Larry, on all of our 58SX hog scales from WW Paul.
What's the fire sale price?
$1,750.
Everybody, if you've got hogs, particularly you show hog boys, you need to get in there. These will make it work for you. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Larry, you guys can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 161.
That's Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch, DD Texas Outfitters. Neighbor, let's give you a quick examination of cotton futures and movement. USDA's weekly cotton outlook showed 106,370 bales sold during the week that ended 1/6. Average price 113.39. Friday's Texas cotton CFTC data shows the cotton specs expanded their net longs 5,452 contracts. At the closing bell, front month futures 40 to 87 stronger. That March cotton contract 115.12 up 40. There's your cotton movement, neighbor. We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now, we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We're on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. We're getting ready for a sale in Mason today, Monday. Ken, what was it looking like Sunday night?
You bet, Larry. Sunday night we had right at 1,350 head of cattle already on the yards. A lot of choice calves and yearlings, a lot of weaned cattle on the yards. Of the group overall, we had about 145 cows, about 20 bulls, and the rest of them all calf and yearlings. We're kind of looking for around that 1,500 head tomorrow, Larry, is where it's shaping up to be. A lot of good catalog, good offer the way it's shaping up.
Good. What do you think about San Sab on Thursday?
Well, Thursday got another good deal. We got a special stocker feeder sale there also, like we do on this Monday. We got about 1,500 head we know coming already. We got the premium sale, which is about 450 head of all wean cattle that will be commingled and grouped up. And then we got about another 1,000-something head that we know coming. That's also got a lot of good calves and yearlings. A lot of those cattle will be weaned also. And then on Thursday, too, we'll be starting at 10 o'clock. We'll have about an hour's worth of bull sale. That'll have featuring the Shady Oaks really, really choice set of Charolais bulls and Sim Angus bulls. And take about an hour on that. We'll ride into our regular sale then on around 11 o'clock or so, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you for either sale, Ken Jordan.
You bet, Larry. Give us a call, area code 325-372-5159. And for more information on the calf sales and bull sales, go to our website. We got a lot of pictures on the bulls and information on those and some pedigrees, too, at jordancattle.com, Larry.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. It's just after 7 on Sunday evening. We're looking towards sheep and goats come Tuesday, cattle come Wednesday. Sean, we had good results and great sales last week. What do you anticipate for this week?
I think we'll get a few more, Larry, on the sheep and goat end, somewhere between that 3 and 4. There's 400 nannies and kids coming off one place and 300 muttons coming off of another place, some more cross muttons. So those numbers start adding up. So we sure ought to catch somewhere between that 3 and 4. And on the cattle end, I'm thinking we'll sure get somewhere closer to that 15 than we did last week. I know a few other bunches coming. We got 70 wean calves coming off one place, kind of away from 4 to 5. And we do have that wean sale this week. So sure looking for the numbers to kind of rise this week.
How do y'all handle your wean sale? You do the cows and then on to the wean calves and then the balance of the run, or where do y'all mix them through?
Yes, sir. We'll do the cows, bulls, cows, and then we'll sell a few calves and we'll jump into our wean sale.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Thank you, Sean Geiswhite. Bye-bye. Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We are on the line with Seth Crane from Union Commission Hondo Livestock. Seth, how is Monday's sale shaping up?
Going to be a pretty decent sale, tagging over a few over 350 tonight, so I'd imagine, 4 to 450 tomorrow. Probably got about 40 cows. Most of those are going to be palpate cows, quite a few young cows through there if anybody's needing some of them, just see how they're bred in the morning. Don't have any pairs right now, and as far as the calf and yearling run, quite a few wean cattle, for the number of cattle we have here, it just seemed like everybody brought in some wean calves they'd been holding around. So sure ought to be a good sale tomorrow. The quality on the cattle is pretty good. If anybody needs anything, feel free to contact us, 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for any updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, it's time to get a hold of Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, we are very busy, predictably, this time of year, anxious to get back to work after the holidays. Want to remind your listeners that we do have plenty of good bulls available for lease or sale. We have all the popular breeds, but now they're going fast, so I would suggest reserve your bulls as soon as possible, even if it's stretched out into the spring. We're going to be grabbing for bulls here pretty quickly. I can be reached at 361-362 5863. Keep up with us on a daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, casascattle.com, CASAS, casascattle.com. We're the bull people.
I'm on the line with Julie from D&D. Julie, what do you want to tell us about today?
Well, I was going to let you know that we got all the cattle cubes you could possibly need, 12, 20, and 38% protein cubes for your cattle. We also got the Crete, Precon, and several other fantastic feeds for all the cattle needs.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
If you call me at 830-379-7340, I'd gladly pick up, or you can even come and see me in the store. I'd be glad to talk to you for a few minutes.
We are on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. It's about 7:20, I guess, on Sunday evening, looking toward a Monday sale. What's it look like tonight?
Good run tomorrow. Looks like, Larry, about probably close to 1,600. Got several strings of good calves. Got about 150 black calves off of one place. They're kind of all sizes, but they're good quality steers and heifers alike. A couple sets of Charolais cross calves, a couple other sets of black calves, kind of some Angus cross calves. So calf run looks pretty good. Cows, looks like we probably had 30 to 40 palpated cows, maybe 8 or 10 pairs I saw around there. Then just kind of your regular run of packer cows. There's some younger wetback cows mixed in that group. But it looks pretty good tomorrow. I'm going to say, we're going to get close to 1,600 when it's all said and done.
Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock. Tell everybody how to contact you, please.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. Webpage, liveoaklivestock.com.
MG Building Materials reminds you to start your next project today with an MG personal credit card. No interest if paid in full within 6 months. Apply for your card at any MG Building Materials store. Get all the information at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Remember, those stores are San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Kerrville, Pleasanton, and Uvalde. Call that Uvalde store at 2301 East Main Street at 830-278-4439. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how's the Monday sale looking Sunday evening about 7:15?
Larry's going to have quite a few. Last week we were short due to probably the weather, and a lot of these people wanted to see what the old market was going to do, and there's not much change from what it was last year. We got 1,200 on the yard right now. Not too many cows, Larry. Probably about 80, 85 cows, about 12, 14, 15 bulls. But got a lot of good calves, a lot of big calves.
Good.
I guess people held them over for the first sale of the year.
All
and but we're gonna have a good sale tomorrow.
At Nixon Livestock, Gary, tell everybody what time you start and how to get a hold of you.
We start at 11 o'clock, Larry, and you can get us here at 830-582-1561 or 62, and you can catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
We appreciate you, Gary. Talk to you later in the week.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Never This Portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush from Giddings Livestock. Phil, I understand you've got folks lined up to the highway. You going to have a big run tomorrow?
Yes, sir. I think it'll be good. We're taking on 1,200. Got lots of yearlings, lots of calves. There's probably 75 palpate cows, and we'll have maybe 200 cows, 150 to 200 cows. The rest will be calves.
All right.
We got a lot of
what's
calves.
the condition on them?
From a sucking calf to a wean calf, it's just a little bit of everything, but they're good.
Good.
Lots of good strings of calves.
Good deal. And keeper kind of cows?
There's a handful of them. That could change tomorrow, too. So
I understand. Tell everybody what time you start and how to get a hold of you.
I always start at 12. You can call me at 979-716-4395 or the cell barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate it, and we'll talk with you after the sale. Thank you, Phil.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in January, March plus 85, 1235. Houston, March plus 120, 1298. Yellow corn through Corpus in January, March plus 90, 696 and 3/4. Houston, March plus 75, 681 and 3/4. Houston wheat, January delivery, March plus 70, 845. And Houston beans, January delivery, March less 10, 14 and 1/4. Texas cotton, 1,629 of East Texas, Oklahoma, 7,015 of West Texas. It brought from 109.62 to 112.12. Across the 8,644 total bales, It brought 110.87 against the March contract, which closed up 115.12, down 40. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble, and it's that way because of you, neighbor. Thank you for listening. Good day.